fire filled with children.
I didn't know if the fire was going to explode like right then and there.
Then, what were they thinking?
The parents busted for leaving their 6-month-old daughter all alone on the beach during their Florida vacation.
She's a top healthcare executive, plus Target, pumpkins, one after another.
Pumpkin porch pirates across America.
This guy's so sorry for what he did, he came back with the pumpkins.
Sorry.
Then, demolition outrage.
Uproar over President Trump tearing down the east wing of the White House where Melania's office is.
They're literally destroying the White House.
Can he do that?
Plus, the creep who admitted, so I raped you.
12 years later, confrontation in court with the woman he attacked in college.
It's not every day women get a confession from the man who raped them.
And she said what?
When actress Kristen Bell's anniversary wish to husband Dax Shepard is being called tone deaf.
Plus, oh my goodness, what a catch. The lucky fan who caught a baseball worth $3 million.
Caught it like a baby.
Now, Inside Edition with Eva Pilgrim.
Hello, and thanks for joining us. Mom to the rescue. When her little girl got off the bus, Mom noticed smoke. The bus was on fire, and it was spreading fast. Ann Mercogliano spoke with the mom, whose quick actions have many calling her a hero.
It's an ordinary afternoon as a little girl comes home from school after the bus drops her off. Then her eagle-eyed mom notices smoke and flames under the hood. Look at the Ring camera video, and you can see the fire building.
As soon as I got out the door is when I noticed the first flame right above the tire. And I immediately yelled, fire.
Carrie Thorpe sprang into action to get the kids off the bus in front of her house in Bethel, Minnesota.
What was going through your mind when you were evacuating these kids?
I just wanted to get them off as quickly as we can because I didn't know what was going to happen and I didn't know how fast this fire, like if the fire was going to explode like right then and there or what.
The kids raced to her front porch. All the while, smoke billows from under the hood of the bus. The kids are shaken. Several are in tears. All 22 kids are led away from the porch and down the block to get them as far away from the bus as possible in case it explodes. Before long, black smoke and flames engulf the front of the bus. You can even see the tires exploding from the heat.
How much time from when you saw that first flame until we see that image of the school bus just completely engulfed?
It may have been 5 minutes.
Here's the aftermath. The bus charred and gutted. The asphalt melted from the heat.
Carrie, what if you weren't there?
I honestly don't know how far that bus would have gotten and if we would have gotten those kids off safely.
And take a look at this amazing photo. This is the bus driver posing with all the students he helped escape. Parents say the children recently completed a safety course at school which taught them how to evacuate during an emergency. What were they thinking? That's the question today after two parents were arrested for allegedly leaving their 6-month-old baby alone on a Florida beach for nearly an hour. Jim Murray has the details.
This woman is holding a 6-month-old girl she found on the beach after the baby's parents allegedly left her alone for almost an hour. Police say the parents took a walk down the beach with 3 of their children, leaving their 6-month-old daughter all alone in a tent. A woman who was sunbathing nearby says she saw the baby all alone. She notified hotel staff and called 911. By the time deputies arrived, hotel personnel said the baby had been left unattended during nap time from 11:10 a.m. to 12:06 p.m., 56 minutes.
This wasn't just a mistaken mom has baby, no dad has baby, or we thought somebody else had baby. It essentially was the parents who walked off with other children and left the baby without any care for that about an hour time frame.
It happened at the stunning Miramar Beach in Destin, Florida, known for its pristine white sand beaches and emerald green Gulf water. The vacationing family is believed to have been staying at the Hilton Sandestin Beach Golf Resort and Spa, where a basic room this time of year can cost more than $400 a night. According to the police report, the dad told cops that the other 3 children had run off down the beach, so he and his wife went after them to go for a walk, leaving their sleeping infant in the tent unattended. He said they lost track of time and did not realize how long they had been gone. Now the parents, Brian and Sarah Wilkes from Houston, Texas, have been charged with child neglect. Sarah is a successful healthcare executive, and Brian is an engineer with Shell. Absolute madness, goes one online comment. We feel nervous about leaving our chairs and food unattended on the beach when we go for a walk, let alone a child, goes another.
Leaving a child, especially a 6-month-old, there on the beach by itself without any way to care for itself or any direct supervision is just completely unacceptable.
When the parents were arrested, the baby and her 3 older siblings were placed with child welfare authorities until other family could come pick them up. She was sexually assaulted in her college dorm room. Then, 6 years later, her attacker sent her a shocking Facebook message writing, "So I raped you." Now, after another 6 long years, a judge sentencing him to jail time, and the woman he attacked confronting him face to face.
A woman goes face to face with the man who sent her the chilling Facebook message, "So I raped you." Shannon Keeler was raped in 2013 when she was a freshman at Gettysburg College in Pennsylvania. Shannon was attending a fraternity party celebrating winter break when a junior started hitting on her. He followed her back to her dorm and then forced his way into her room.
He wouldn't leave, and then he raped me and started crying after, and went home.
At the time, Shannon went to the police hoping they would pursue charges against her attacker, Ian Cleary, a goalie on the college hockey team.
I did everything I could. They said there wasn't enough evidence.
Nearly 7 years passed. Then out of nowhere, Shannon received a series of incriminating messages on Facebook from her assailant. "I kissed you, so I raped you. I'll never do it to anyone ever again."
How did you feel when you saw those Facebook messages?
I stopped dead in my tracks, and my boyfriend thought that someone died. He confessed. As soon as I got the messages, I knew I had to pursue it again to the fullest and not give up.
Authorities launched an international manhunt. Last year, Cleary was detained in France, where he was living. He was extradited back to the U.S. Now, the 32-year-old has pleaded guilty to sexual assault, and yesterday he was sentenced to 2 to 4 years behind bars. But with good behavior, he may only serve 6 months.
He was racked with guilt and wanted to seek forgiveness and express his remorse. He doesn't need to be in prison. He needs to receive mental health treatment and monitoring.
Shannon's friend Kadiyun Amir Aslani says she was harassed by Cleary on the same night he raped Shannon. She was in court as Shannon delivered her emotional victim impact statement. What was it like for Shannon to confront her attacker after all these years?
She was looking him in the eye, something I don't even know if I could do, to address him directly. There's a lot of bravery and power from her.
Shannon says she forgives her attacker because she says she doesn't want to hold on to anger. Demolition outrage. There's growing anger across the country over President Trump's decision to tear down the East Wing of the White House to build a new $250 million ballroom.
It's a jarring sight. The East Wing of the White House getting demolished. You can see right into the offices. The demolition sparking outrage today.
Can he do that? Just start tearing down the White House?
Social media is filled with ordinary Americans bemoaning the destruction.
They're literally destroying the White House to build his stupid ballroom.
On TV, Trump's biggest critics are weighing in.
That is not your building. You don't own that.
It's grotesque. It's just grotesque. It's history being torn to shreds.
But the president is unapologetic. In fact, he's delighted.
You hear that sound? Oh, that's music to my ears. I love that sound.
While the rest of the White House remains intact, he has big plans for the East Wing, home to the First Lady's office. Her staff has been moved out, and it's all being replaced by a massive ballroom. This project is truly enormous. Picture this. The White House is 50,000 square feet in size. The ballroom will be almost double that at 90,000 square feet.
We can hear some faint construction work. We can hear trucks backing up from time to time.
CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes says the demo came as a big surprise.
Because back in July when President Trump announced that he was going to be building this ballroom. He said it wasn't going to impact the existing structure of the White House in any way. In fact, he said it wasn't even going to be touching the White House.
The Trump administration is firing back today, pointing out that other presidents have made major changes over the years, including doing away with the White House swimming pool, which Trump says JFK used for sexual escapades.
That was the swimming pool where Jackie would say, I hear women inside. Are women inside? And the Secret Service said, no ma'am, there's no women inside, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am, you're gonna have to move along.
Yep, he went there.
President Trump says the renovations will be paid for with private donations and that no taxpayer dollars will be spent on the ballroom. When actress Kristen Bell decided to honor her 12th wedding anniversary with husband Dax Shepard, she never thought she would face backlash, but her post is being called tone deaf.
She meant it as a sweet anniversary post to hubby Dax Shepard, but things quickly turned sour for actress Kristen Bell. Congratulating on 12 years of marriage, Bell wrote on Instagram, "Happy 12th wedding anniversary to the man who once said to me, I would never kill you. A lot of men have killed their wives at a certain point. Even though I'm heavily incentivized to kill you, I never would." It didn't take long for social media to erupt, accusing Bell of being tone deaf to domestic partner violence. Not funny at all. What kind of man says that to his wife? Goes one comment. What a wild thing to post during Domestic Violence Awareness Month. No comment from Kristen Bell.
But it appears Bell is aware of the backlash. She's chosen to block comments on her post from people who are not her official followers. It's being called the greatest performance in baseball history. Dodgers superstar Shohei Ohtani pitching 6 scoreless innings and hitting 3 home runs in the same game. And one fan super happy today because, as Jim Murray reports, he caught the ball now said to be worth more than $3 million.
This is the baseball.
This dude is about to become an instant multimillionaire after catching what could be one of the most historic home run baseballs ever. David Flores caught Dodgers great Shohei Ohtani's 3rd home run ball from Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Ohtani not only hit 3 home runs Friday night, but also pitched 6 scoreless innings while striking out 10. Strike 3! It's being called the most magnificent game of all time. The ball literally sailed into Flores' arms.
I knew it was coming right off the bat. I'm a former baseball player, and you gotta have a jump on the ball. Yeah, caught it like a baby. Pretend it's a baby. Be nice and smooth with it.
The boxing coach says offers to buy the historic ball are lining up. What's the biggest offer you've gotten?
You know what? I can't say. But
Over $1 million?
I can't say.
Ohtani tees off! Ohtani's first home run of the night was reportedly claimed by this fan. Oh my goodness! Ohtani's second home run blasted right out of the ballpark. This guy claims he found it in the bushes. Ohtani did it! It's likely Ohtani's 3rd home run ball, caught by Flores, will catch the biggest offer. What would a ball like that be worth?
That ball is worth 3, 4, maybe even 5 million potentially.
This lucky baseball fan says he'll pay for his son's college and help his other family members with his expected windfall.
This is the baseball of baseball.
Well, the first game of the World Series is Friday with the Dodgers taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. We'll be back with much more Inside Edition after this.
Next, Target pumpkins. One after another.
Pumpkin porch pirates across America.
This guy's so sorry for what he did. He came back with the pumpkins.
Sorry.
And the Kim Kardashian cover-up. How she got the same look with a pair of stockings. Inside Edition with Eva Pilgrim. We'll be right back.
That time of year, across America, there are pumpkins decorating front porches. But beware, you may wake up to find your pumpkin is gone. Allison Hall tells us about the new fall crime wave sparked by rising pumpkin prices.
America is being hit by a wave of pumpkin porch pirates. These guys help themselves to pumpkins in a big display outside a school. One homeowner posted this video. Shame on you guys. That's my 1-year-old's pumpkin. So why all the pumpkin thefts? Well, prices could be a big reason. While pumpkin patches like this one at the Queens County Farm Museum in New York are holding the line on costs, nationally, pumpkins are generally more expensive than last year.
I'm like, my God, our pumpkins are gone.
Jess Grollo says this guy absconded with 2 pumpkins that her daughter Leah had grown on the family's property in Michigan. How did 7-year-old Leah feel?
Heartbroken.
Mom says the day after she posted the video, the guy who took the pumpkins reappeared.
He did bring back 2 big pumpkins, and then he looked on the camera and he said sorry.
Sorry.
I forgive him.
I'm spooked.
Leah Melton had a nifty pumpkin display outside her home in Denver. This guy apparently liked it so much, he took one. Did you bring in the rest of your pumpkins, or did you leave them out there?
I have about 4 left. They're all out on my front porch. I don't want that to take away from me celebrating, Halloween.
Take that, pumpkin pirates.
Sorry.
One police department has this advice: keep an eye on your jack-o'-lanterns and consider securing them to stop thieves.
Still to come, the Kim Kardashian cover-up. How she got the same look with a pair of stockings.
Yesterday, we showed you Kim Kardashian at a big fashion event with her face covered. Now, the influencer who recreates high fashion looks using regular household items is copying Kim's look.
She's using a bed sheet for a dress. Tinfoil and candy wrappers to make an elegant necklace and rings. And stockings to go incognito. Now this influencer is ready for her close-up.
Just be careful not to bump into anything. Now, Allison Hall with today's Inside Deals. Finally, the boy excited to see a donkey has second thoughts.
You see the donkey?
And he's out of there.
I think he's just saying hello. We'll see you next time.